This video is sponsored by Poggers. This is my replacement for coffee. It has 0 sugar and it doesn't make you sleepy after use. Whether if it's energy, sleep, or hydration, they got what you need. Use code TheRealTaste614 at checkout for 10% off. What's good, YouTube? Man, this is a highly requested video. This is the Wake Forest ebook, the moment y'all been waiting for. So let's get right into it. Let's talk about my offense and the abilities I like to rock. Now you can use this in regs, dynasty, whatever, but I like to run Jalen Milroe, one, because he's fast, high throw power, you know, he got all the good stats. And then with the abilities I like to run on him, Magician, Extender. Now you only want to use dot and abilities like that if you play on placement. I am playing on placement. If you're not using placement, use placement and accuracy, and you can take off dot and stuff like that. But these are the abilities. I like to rock on my quarterback. You want your quarterback to be fast because they have a few options and stuff like that in this playbook, as I will discuss later on. Now on my running back, speed. What I rock on him, shifty, 360, workhorse because I want him to stay in the game the longest. Also, I have him on my kick return because I'll be using him to spin. But shifty and 360 is probably the most two important abilities. Really shifty if you can only afford that. I run 360 on my backup running back, and then I run takeoff and 360 on my slot. Now this guy right here, you want him to be like real, have high route running, because I sit in normal wire off close. I'll go over that later, but that's like the main formation I like to sit in this playbook. And this guy right here, he's gonna be lined up in the slot. This is your slot guy. I said him as my slot wide receiver. Short. Think of Wes Welker. If y'all watch real football, Wes Welker, he's going to get open on a lot of zigs, short routes. He's not really going to run a lot of streaks and stuff like that. So that's why I put 360 on him, because when he get the ball on like a drag or something, you want him to get a lot of yards after the catch. So, and then I got a big body receiver on the outside and strong. Used to use Randy right here, but like I said, I run takeoff on him. He's 6'3". Also, they don't have to be big body. At least 6'1", I think, is the good height to look for at this spot. 6'2", Zay Jones, take off on him. Great route running. We're in end game. And then, if you can afford it, take off on your tight end, because this tight end streak out of normal wide off close is really good, man. But you do want him to have good route running as well. Also, a little bit of pass block, because you're gonna be using him to pick up a lot of blitzes. But if you can't run takeoff on him, I say short hands, maybe cutter, something like that. But that's the abilities. Now we're gonna go into the practice mode. I'm gonna show y'all some things, man. Go over the audibles and just a playbook overview, because like I sit in normal wire off close, but that don't mean that you have to. It's a lot of usable formations in this playbook. But pause the video if need be. These are the audibles. I'm gonna go over it really quickly. Then I'm gonna discuss each formation. These are the audibles. Pause the video. I'm gonna go through the audibles real quick, and then I'm gonna talk about the formations. Gun wing is a solid formation. It got 2 tight ends. I don't really use it, but if I did, I would use the speed option. Speed option is good. I use it in solo seasons. Tight end attack is really good. That post route gets open, then I would just drag that other tight end. Drive clown is pretty good. Let's see what else. This PA fourth play is really good versus quick jumps, because it neutralizes the play action in them corner, and like the stock routes are really good. Good for dynasty. Slot buck is really good. HB angle, and then they have an inside zone. So this formation is really solid. I don't really use it as much, but it is usable. It's serviceable. You got the slot fade play. Inside zone is always good. You got this chip corner. All goes good. High-low dig is probably like the best stock play for my Dynasty guys. Stick is really good in Dynasty. The curls is as well. Z under. This cross Z post, you just drag that tight end, and you can reflat your running back right there. That's a good stock play. The PA walk glance is a good RPO because it's a real slow walking formation. But like I said, I wouldn't use this, but it is a good formation to pick up audible. Kind of put this in the same category as the last formation I was just discussing. I like the PA wide receiver in, cancel the quick jumps. You can, if you're really good at freestyling, just putting routes on the field, this is pretty good because you can block the blitz from both sides. Like your running back can pick up the left and your tight end can pick up the right. And then you can just send out 3 and they can get open on these stock routes. Mills is decent. Deep in is probably the best stock play for my Dynasty guys. PA post dig shot is a 1-play touchdown versus cover 3. I can show y'all that real quick. I don't normally sit in this formation because like my other formations that I'm gonna go over are really good, really good. So with these type of formations, you want to run into the wide side of the field. What's your name? So I would just drag my tight end like this, run play action, boom. Square is going to beat his man. Just pass lead to the inside, just like that. Y'all see what it can do. Let's see. Let's go over the rest of the plays in this playbook. That was good. Another slot cross. You just drag the tight end. Pretty simple. And that's pretty much it out of this. The run play I would use is inside zone. You could use the draw, the read option, but really just inside zone and sweep maybe out of this playbook. Third formation. Spread, got a lot of good stock stuff here. The only thing I don't really like and why I don't really use it like that, it's an honorable mention, is because the tight end isn't on the line, so like you can get barked at if they do run an overload blitz. But for my Dynasty guys, you got wide stick, got the little RPO, you got PA read, which is good stock play. Draw, the read option, that might be the only thing I'll run out of this. Either the read option or shallow cross. Z shallow cross and read option is the 2 best plays in this. Also inside zone is pretty good. You got this whip out. I see a lot of people use it. I don't really use it though. That little red route on whip out, it does get open versus man. But this is a good formation to freestyle in. Also tight end seam, I believe that can get open like because it's a little glitchy if you motion it. That's about it. Trips is good because it got 4 wide receivers in instead of a tight end. You just got to make sure that the package keeps like the tight end off the field. Sometimes it'd be like tight end slot like this. You just want to make sure it's on like none. But you got this double pass rail. That's a trick play. Let's just try it just for shits and giggles. See, it automatically passes it to triangle, and then normally you can run with your tight end or pass it to X like that, and then get open. Good little gizmo play. I don't really run it though. That's for my, guys that want to find some off meta stuff. It do got some good off meta formations. So Z under's pretty good. This RPO slot screen's alright. Inside zone is always really good. Slot drive's great. I would run this fake screen wheel just to play, like you put hot routes out of this play because it's a play action play, so it's gonna like get real glitchy. Or PA wide receiver in. All go is alright. Levels is really good. Cross flood looks promising, and trips cross looks promising. But like I said, I don't really sit in this. It's just an honorable mention. Empty base, it got quick draw, a QB draw. I wish it did have a QB blast, and I would honestly use it. But it got bubble screen. It got DBLN. You got the double. You got just your typical 5 wide. It's not the best 5 wide, but you can freestyle out of this from time to time if that's what you like to do. My last honorable mention is Wishbone. The only thing I'll run out of here is the power option. Everything else, like they take too long to hand off the ball. Maybe the fullback trap, but he does. Let me show you how he hands off the ball. I wouldn't use it over goal line because like he does. You see how slow that handoff is? It's kind of too slow. But it is an honorable mention. Out of this formation, I would either run the power option or this vertical play. This vertical play is solid if they come out in like something crazy. Well, you see, this is why I don't run it. First play I want to talk about, normal Y off close, is Y sell. That is my bread and butter. That is the best play on here. We're going to play versus random coverage. I'm gonna show y'all the setup that everybody likes to use. Boom. So what you do is you streak your tight end. You put your running back on an out route by pressing triangle, R1 or RB, and then you put a speed out. And then you stem it up by pressing, you click his button again, and then you press L1 or LB and you stem it up. So it starts out like that, you just stem it up about 10 yards like this. It should look like that. Look, you could do that, but about 10 yards is cool. Because the thing it's gonna do is it's gonna pick up this outside corner. The outside corner is gonna bite down on it, and then circle is gonna get open. And then you have triangle, you put him on a drag, and that's pretty much how you want to run it. I'm gonna show y'all the reads. So normally you want to read the right side of the field to the left. So right here I'm looking at circle, because circle is just going to get open. That's the bomb. That's the cheesy play about this play. It beats every single coverage every single time. So all you're doing is streaking your tight end, put this guy on the out route, stem him up about 2 times. Then you put that triangle receiver. You can put him on a drag, you can put him on a zig, but I normally like to put him on a drag. And then you just hike it. Normally it's gonna be X or circle. You pass lead that to the inside. Now my safety's pretty cracked out, but really I probably should have tripped it through with the circle right there. Show y'all again, one more time. I'm gonna go over each play for about 3 times just so y'all know. Boom, you're gonna have X or R1, you know. Triangle is like your bailout pass. Square, you know, square is gonna get open late. I'm gonna do it one more time just because like this play is my favorite play. Also, it's not gonna work if you're not on the hash like this. Like if you're not on the hash, like say if you're like in the middle of the field, it's not gonna work as well. So just make sure you want your tight end side to be like on the wide side. So try to run your offenses on the hash like this. It just opens up this side of the field a lot more. I will show you some setups that I like to run if I'm in the middle of the field though. So you see circle just fries. This is like the best route on the game, I'm not gonna lie. Stock fade routes are really good on this game. So I'm gonna show y'all how I would set it up if I was in the middle of the field, like what would happen. So boom, I put this guy, same setup. X is cover 2. I just got barked at because I got quick jumps on my guys. Boom, it's X. Gotta get it out your hands. And that I think that was cover 2. So cover 2, it splits that. Y'all see that's a touchdown. One more time in the middle of the field. Hopefully this is prove my point. This looks like man coverage. So if it's man coverage, I'm gonna put that guy on a zig instead of a. So if it's man, you want to read triangle to square, really, honestly, which it is. But circle end up getting open. Pass lead that to the outside, and it gets open every single time if you have takeoff on that receiver. Now you can put a lot of routes on the field. You can run it stock. You can do it like this, like you know what I'm saying. If you're expecting it, you can re-corner this guy. It's a lot of ways you could do it. The main route you just want to keep is the circle route. Everything else you can hot route, and if you know how to put routes on the field, you know. But this is one setup you can run. Read high to low, R1. Show y'all again. Just put this guy on the zig and just snap the play. Boom. Triangles want to get open. Why you want him to like be your gizmo player? I've been thinking about putting cutter on this guy, but it is what it is. Boom. It's another man coverage. Easy. Last time I'm gonna show y'all this setup. And this time, since they're blitzing, I'm showing y'all this real time. I'm gonna block my tight end, put this guy out here, put him on a drag. And basically we're just reading high to low. Boom, getting barked at. That's on me. I really should just do triangle. Last time. Zig, play art, bam. R1 to read. Sheds are crazy in practice mode. This is why I run 360 on my running back for Yak though. Now I'm gonna go over mesh spot. Few setups that I like to run versus random coverages. So I could keep it like this, and then if you're trying to quick hike it, put circle on a deep cross like this. Either a deep cross, a slant, or like some type of deep end, stemmed up end. I stem it up like twice. And you know, you just want him to go across the middle. You're kind of going read high to low. Boom. You'll have him, then you'll have circle late in that little pocket I just got barked at. Honestly, the running back is kind of useless on this. If they're in mid blitz or something like this, I would do something like this. You know, roll out, maybe playmaker up. I mean, With this, the main setup I like to run something like this though. This right here is just so clean. Take a picture. This is like one of my favorite setups. Bang, triangles to read, easy. Also, another one. I do a lot of freestyling, if y'all did not know. Like, I just take what the defense give me, but I'm trying to give y'all some of the route combos that I use. I might motion this guy out and do something like this. If I'm expecting like cover 2 man, take a picture, bang, circles in them not open. You got X down the middle, easy touchdown. Now this fade route on square, like if they press him, he's normally gonna beat them. So this is one of the time I would use this setup. Now you could do something like this. This is all about freestyling at this point, you know. Man covers, circle gets open. Pick up some yards. Another setup I like to run is I'll streak this guy as well. If I'm expecting cover 2 on that side, do something like this. Just a complete flood, you know what I'm saying? Just a complete flood that side of the field. Like I said, if you press him and you got takeoff, he's going to fry. Going to fry. That's another stock fade route. This time I'm expecting a blitz, so 2 zigs and then maybe a post. Let's try a post. Like I said, I freestyle a lot. Triangle gets open. Both my zigs got open on that play. But this is when you run mesh, it's more so like you just want to freestyle. I could do something like this. You feel me? Like that's like my favorite setup, like a corner route, high to low, a flat route, tight end just to clear out routes. Then you know you could do something like this. You know, hold on. Well, hold on. Okay, you see the comeback route? So this is just clean setups. Circle, come back, attack the ball. That was cover 3 though. I would never run that versus cover 3. So if they gave me a look like this, immediately gonna block my tight end. I probably put this guy on this, something like that if I'm expecting zone, and just have this guy coming over late, over the top. But honestly, I'm looking at triangle right here, either triangle or square, just by the alignment. Boom. I just want to read the field, bro, and then that's pretty much a touchdown, you know. Get a little busy after the catch. I love punting 360 on my slot. Now we're going to go over PA snag, some of the route combos that I like to set up. So this is one. I flat the running back, drag the tight end, streak, circle. That's literally one of my favorite setups. Now you could put this guy on a slant just to speed up the route, but you know, R1's open, X open, you know, make the right read. Circle's just a clear out route. You're just really looking for, you know, bang, just like that. Circle's gonna get open, pass lead it up. Try that 2 more times. Just like this. Man coverage, square is gonna fry. Man coverage 9 times out of 10. And 1 more time. Now, if you want to switch it up, you could do this. You can put your tight end on the streak and drag a circle. It's up to you. Whatever you're feeling, whatever like they come out in, you just come out, switch it up. So square's gonna get open late because he X cleared out them deep routes. Try 1 more time. Also, you can motion this guy out, put him on a streak before you motion him, then do something like this. Now this is something I like to do when I'm on like this hash. Like most of the time I want to run my offense on the hash, but you know, you can't always get it on the hash. You always want to put your tight end on that side so you can motion out your running back. That's why you run your tight end to that side of the field. If you don't plan on motion out your running back, then you should never like put your tight end on the side, honestly, in my opinion. This setup right here, I would probably drag this guy instead of putting him on the post, just because this flat up route by the tight end is going to clear out some of the underneath routes, and it's just really a high to low. Like you want to read this probably circle R1, X, and then triangle to square. Like, you know, boom, X is open, get to him in space. It's all about getting positive yards on this game. Boom, we're gonna do it again. Drag this guy, street, put him on an out route, stem him up 2. Dang. Circles open, triangles open, squares open late. Boom, spin them out. Last time doing it. It's another setup I like to run. Right here, take a picture. Just a zone killer, man. Just a zone killer. Just a zone killer. You got R1 getting open. You know what I'm saying? Square's gonna get open late. Right there, I didn't expect man coverage. I wanted to put triangle up. This is like a zone beater on the left. So boom, this is something I like to run. Square's gonna get open. Just got pass leaded down. This is good defense by them. Last setup. Put him on them and put him on a hitch by pressing R2. And then boom, he's gonna get open. I'm going to talk about a few red zone plays that I like to run out of normal wide off close, whether I'm in the middle of the field or wherever I'm at. So you could do this multiple ways, but I'm gonna show y'all that it's more so a concept than like who's running the route. It's more so the concept. You're gonna pay attention to the concept. So this, take a screenshot. This is normally like my go-to play. Out of like when I get in the red zone, it just depends on who's running the out route. Either he's going to run the out route, and then I put him on, like keep him on the end, the Y cell end. You can run this out of what's it called, PA snags or Y cell. It's up to you. Y cell do have the better end route, you know, stock end route. So if you want to run that, you're not expecting your opponent to blitz. But sometimes people blitz a lot. PA snag counters it a little bit by running a fake play action. Y'all did not know. But this right here, mainly they run cover 2. R1's not going to get open unless he gets behind the cloud flat. But I wouldn't risk it. So normally you want to hit your drags. X might be open in the back of the end zone, and then last read is square. Other than that, you run it with your quarterback 9 times out of 10 when you get this deep in the red zone anyway. Boom, run it. Triangle, circle are open. Like I said, square get open late. Do it again. Send him up to about the end zone because you're trying to score. Put these 2 guys on drags. Boom. X not open. You will have circle or triangle. It's up to you. Spin them out. Probably should have hit triangle because he got more potential to get yards after the catch. So this looks like man me. So this not open, not open. Square's gonna get open. You know? Now tight wide off, I don't really use as often. I did break this down in another ebook, but I will show y'all some of the plays. This alert bubble is really good. Either the alert bubble or glance slant. I use this like if I'm on my own goal line, like backed up in the end zone to 1, about to get a safety. Come out in that. Jet touch pass. This is my favorite jet touch pass to run. The only problem is you will have to sub in. So what I like to do is take this guy, put him on one of the outside spots, because you want him to be one of the guys getting the jet touch pass. So you always want to run jet touch pass and not the jet pass fake zone, in my opinion. The PA ghost slide cross, you would use that to just like hot route out of. You're not really about to run that stock or anything. Now I will show y'all another cover 3 beater. Let's go to cover 3, any form of cover 3. So stock fade route. Oh man, I messed up. I didn't mean to do that. Let me fall. So with the stock, you want to put triangle on the corner, stem him down all the way, right? Then you want to motion your tight end, streak him. So most people don't know about this bomb. I'm telling them now, but this is the play art. You want to streak your tight end. Triangle is going to pull down the corner route. Circle is going to get open. Similar to like, well, they did a good job of matching, but it's similar to flood out of like bunch. Y'all didn't know. You can also just corner your tight end, but it just takes a little bit longer in my opinion. Play art. That's another way you could do it. Boom. You just see circle fries. Kind of similar to flood and normal wide off close too, but I just wanted to break that down for y'all real quick. That's one play you could run if you're playing like some type of house rules or something like that. It's tight end corner play. So all you want to do with this one, you can run this pretty much stock for my dynasty guys. Just want a streak circle. Streak circle. You can put this guy on a drag. You can do that, create a flood side on that. You can put this guy on a deep end. You know what I'm saying? You can drag him and keep it. It's so much you could do out of this. You know what I'm saying? It's so much you could do. But the main thing you want to do is a streak circle. Boom. Got y'all R1. Take your yards. I'm gonna just run a stock while streaking circle. So boom, just like that. X gets open. Make you read. One more time. Streak circle. Good stock play. Got circle wide open. I guess that was match or cover 2. I'm not sure. You can also run this PA slot, red zone scissors play or the flood drive. I'm not gonna break that down though. Why off trips? The only reason I get in this formation, chat, is to chew out the clock because they have a duo run. The duo run right here is pretty good. And then you do have the RPO, like the RPO bubble wide pop. I don't really run it in my opinion. You got the PA wide flood with a good stock. This is a good stock play as well. All go. I'm either running all go with some hot routes on the field, or flood swing is a good stock play, or this play action play. So let me break down this play action play. Show y'all. So one thing you could do this. That's like my main route setup right here. You either want to streak X or streak your running back. Either or, you know what I'm saying? R1's gonna get open, squares, well, I got barked at, but circle's gonna get open late. It just takes too long for this to develop, in my opinion. But this is like a good high-low read. Normally I'm hitting the zig 9 times out of 10. Get some yak. Last time. Streaking, boom. Well, I'm expecting a blitz, so I'm gonna block my tight end. Now, I could just motion this guy over like this. That's another way you could do it. Boom. And just a bomb, But the main reason I get in this formation is to run duo. This is my chew clock formation. Just want to run it, boom, bounce it out. I could have went upfield, but like I said, I'm chewing clock. Just picture me chewing clock. Like I'm just want to get 3 yards, not pick up the first down, fall down. You know what I'm saying? Like you're just looking to chew clock. But this play can like just break a lot of yards. I'm running 2 more times since it's a run play. Like you could bounce this to the left, right. Duos are really good. The only thing that's wrong with this is not symmetrical. So like most people are overload the right side, and then I don't run. You could probably replace slot 2 buck with inside zone for when they do that. But I just believe in my duo. You know what I'm saying? Boom, bounce it out. Juke him. Last time running it. Hit him with it. And then that's about 6 yards. You can't complain about that. So this is very similar to wide trips, wide off trips. You can run the double post play, same setup pretty much. You got the same thing with the inside zone. The only thing that's better about this is that it has the RPO read flat. So my favorite for plays out of this is the read flat, obviously, right? Because it's a read. Most people just blindly throw triangle, right? Because it's gonna get open 9 times out of 10. 9 times out of 10, triangle is going to get open. Like I'm only running this twice because like I don't really care about showing this play because I hate when people do it against me. But this play is very effective. Also, it's a read option play, so you are reading this guy. You can keep it with your quarterback, and keep it up the field and run. This is why I said you would have a fast quarterback. But that's that play. That's the only reason I might get in this formation. The inside zone is pretty good. I'll show y'all real quick a couple times. Pretty good. You just don't want to hold R2. You just kind of want to use all left stick. Don't hard R2 until you get past like the line of scrimmage because you want your blocks to develop. Show it one more time. Boom. Don't hold R2. You want to be at a cutback, and then you hold R2 once you get in the open field. That's kind of how you want to run that play. Let's see what else. So you can run this stock zig play, the dagger whip, but let's just show you some hot routes that I like. So with this square route, he's in, so you can put him on a zig. That's the glitchy thing about this formation. So you have 2 zigs and then something like this, or you can just, you know, do something like this. Like I do a lot of freestyling, chat. Like I just do route concepts, honestly, like something like that. So circle is, he's like super in, so like the out routes out of this just fries. Like for example, I'm gonna show you right here. Boom, it just fries out of this formation. So that's the only reason I would get in if I'm trying to run like a speed out or put this guy on a zig, like 2 zigs and maybe a post with a deep in. Like it's just all about putting routes on the field. Honestly, you can put this guy on the corner with like some glitchy like this. Like this is glitchy. It's all about getting glitchy in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Getting glitchy. But that's why it trips off nasty. I'm gonna talk about tight open. I went over this in the previous ebook. So the speed option is really good. Y'all know how to run the speed option. I'm not gonna go over that. The tight seams, you only want to run at the bomb, honestly, in my opinion. The best stock play in here is, well, not stock. For my dynasty guys, this dig Z spot, right? Dig Z spot or bench Z spot, pretty good stock plays. Inside zone is really good. I think read option's better. I'm gonna show y'all why. Read option's better because one, he has a read key. If he doesn't have a read key right here, that means they're blitzing. They don't have the R above their head, and that means they're blitzing. So when you're reading somebody, you're adding an extra blocker to the play side. That's why this is really good. Boom, and you're able to keep this with your quarterback. Milrose's pretty disgusting, so that's about 10 yards. Run this around mid. I either get in tight open like in the red zone, or like if I can't be covered 2-man under, I might get in this. And the main reason is bench return. Bench return has a inverse zig play, that square route. So over here, I'll do something like this. That's just a good setup if you want to block your running back. Boom, it's man coverage. And square is going to get open. You know, you just got to like let it develop. That's the only reason I will get in here is to beat like straight man coverage. So I do it again. This time, I just do something like this. It's a high low just to show y'all how basic this formation is. I used to get real busy out of this. Now it is a glitch. Y'all seen I didn't stem up square. I stemmed up circle. It will glitch out. I don't know why that is, but do something like this. You know? Dang, clear out for X. Square didn't beat his man, but that's cool. They probably shaded inside. But I'm gonna show y'all the bomb. So you want to motion this guy over. Corner route circle, stem him all the way down, and then probably put square on the drag. It's still like a fade from triangle. From X and triangle, they got the glitchy in fade. That's like how you glitch out cover 3s, cover 4s and stuff. And then you just need a route that so like you see how that just bombed 3-man deep or prevent or whatever they was in. Pretty solid little bomb. And then bunch strong wide. I don't really run this, but they do have some good plays in this as well. The only time I get in here is the run and speed option, honestly. But say if I'm playing house rules or something like that, where you know you can only use a certain amount of plays so many times, the inside zone is really good. This bench, this dig return, you drag. I'll show you real quick. So drag this, do this like that. It's pretty solid play. You got X, he's gonna get open. R1's gonna get open if X isn't open, and then circle just like on a fry man coverage. So something like this, just streak square, and then just make a high low. Boom, X is gonna get open. You see circle get open like late. Last time. Streak, boom. Very good play for Dynasty, for my Dynasty guys. You just want to hit something short. But the main reason you get in this formation, either to run this speed option. I run this inside the red zone. So I might come out in, like I said, I like to, when I'm chewing clock or just want to run the ball, I come out in duo, right? I be in duo. Let's actually simulate this so y'all understand it. Inside the mind attack. So boom, we inside the 20. Come out. I might come out in like duo, right? Because you don't want them to know that you're trying to run a speed option. Boom, I come out in duo. They probably didn't see me run duo a million times. They're like, all right, we're about to stop duo. And then I come over here and just either flip it, you know what I'm saying, then run this. And then you want to just read the pitch key. 9 times out of 10, you're gonna hold L1. I hold L1. Most people tap it, but I hold it because I think the pitch just like lets him catch it in stride. I love it when people don't let you pitch it, like, but normally you're just gonna pitch it and you're just trying to like get it much yards as with your running back. The glitchy thing about this though is, like, say if you're in the middle, like you're right here, come out, run speed option, and you don't like the numbers to the left, you can flip it. And it can get a little glitchy where you can just like run it up the field with your quarterback. I mean, obviously he fumbled right there, but it's not really highly likely you're gonna fumble. We do it again, one more time. I don't like the numbers on the right. I don't feel like I can score. I'm gonna flip it to the left. Just a one-on-one. Boom, you can pitch it. Well, I messed up the pitch, but it works. I'm pretty sure y'all seen it in my gauntlet videos and stuff like that. I always run this formation in the red zone. It's just like my favorite thing to run. Keep it with your quarterback, touchdown. Simple. Now there is a bomb out of this formation I forgot to go over. What you do is just put your circle route, stem him up twice, just like that. And you can put square on like a drag, just to, or like a N, you know, to give it some time, you know, to read. But it's mainly looking at R1 X for circle. Really, this is like your reads. So R1's just gonna fry because it's that stock fade route that I was talking about. Show y'all it 3 times just to show y'all that it works. Then after that, we're gonna probably get into a game showing the off the offense. So X is gonna get open versus cover 2 normally. Let me put this guy on a deep end instead of a drag. That's what messed it up that time. This is how I normally like to run it. Stem it up twice. You put your running back out if you don't expect a blitz, like something like that, like a flat. You know, it's up to you. Kind of freestyle, but you really looking for R1. You see how like the corner went to go jump that out route? I don't know why they do that, but that's what they do in this game. Last time showing it, I just want to show you the work. I mean, shoot, you can put him on a streak, you can put him on a zig. That's the good thing about this formation. This formation is glitchy, but I'm gonna put him on a deep end just for, you know, lab purposes. Boom, he gets open, you can throw it to square. I didn't like that. We're gonna do one more rep because it was man coverage. I'm trying to show y'all. This is versus random defense, by the way. It's like the one and reform that all the way to the right. That simple. Got a lot of bombs out of this, man. So here go the subs for Wake Forest that I'm working with, man. I put this quarterback in. He's he's not the fastest, but he's like the best well-rounded. 77 speed, has 92 throw power, which is decent enough, decent throw accuracies, and that's all I'm pretty looking for. He got step up, so that's fine. Running back got 360, so that's a plus. Now the wide receivers over here is cheeks. I had to reorder it. This guy's 96 speed, but if you come and look at his route running and stuff, his route running is doo-doo. Like 71 release, that means he's getting jammed. 70 across the board pretty much for route running. And then his catching traffic is trash. So he's 6'2" though, you know, got a high jump. But the main guy, this guy right here, he was the starter. Look at this, 89 speed, but he's a route runner, so we're gonna put him in at the slot. This guy is just here just because he's 92 speed, tall, you know, he doesn't have that really good route running, more of a deep route running guy. So maybe I should start him instead. Yeah, we're gonna start him instead, like put him on the fades and then put him as the backup. Tight end is not fast at all. And then our O-line, you know, we're gonna see what we can do though online. All right, let's see who we match up with, man. We playing against any tier. It don't matter. It don't matter, chat. It don't matter to me. Hopefully we get ball first. Do people even play this mode? I don't even play regs, man. I never play regs. I only do it for like these YouTube videos. So I hope y'all appreciate the videos, man. I be trying to give y'all the most tips that I can. A little behind the scenes stuff. We matching up with Oregon, man. We matching up with Oregon. Hopefully my opponent isn't a super sweat. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. All right, so we just caught a pick, man, on his first drive. I want to come out, set up my audibles. It's already set up. I like it, which is fine. I want to come out wide tail just to see what he gives us. All right, he's in cover 3, I believe. So we're gonna run our stock play that I showed y'all. Boom. That's the play art. Mainly looking for square or triangle, really. This man coverage, R1's going to get open. Possession catch. Run some hurry up. Never mind. They gave me the booth review. Messing up my tempo, man. But now, like I said, I like to come out in duo. I don't think this quarterback's pretty fast enough to run a speed option. We're going to see what defense he comes out in. Okay, I do like a duo versus this, but like I said, I don't like racing plays. I feel like the speed option is a little bit more effective. Boom, see where the pitch key's at. Dumb them out by pressing L1. Spin them. Is that my running back that got the spin move? I don't think that's him, bro. You make sure, man. Oh no, he got it on silver, so it's not gonna pop up as much. Which sucks. I forgot about that. Been using platinum abilities, man. They pop up every time I go to spin. Forgot how like bronze abilities feel. Now I do like the way this duo looks, because it looks like we're gonna get a double team up the middle. So I'm gonna run duo, easy, touchdown. So we did catch another pick, man. I made sure to be a little bit further back so I can try and run the bomb versus this guy. We gonna see if we can get it off with this booty Wake Forest team. See if they got enough speed on the field to where I can bomb him. As y'all can see, I did catch that pick. It looks like cover 3, but I don't know. Last time he ran cover 1 man. He is following me out here. It could be cover 1 man. I can't do anything. Here it is. And this is the play art. Oh man, I messed it up. It is what it is. We messed it up, but triangle's gonna get open. That's the zig route. Boom. Run some hurry up. YSL. Street tight end. Motion this guy. Put him on the out. Yeah, it looks like he's just gonna run cover 1. I don't know why, but that's just what we're going against, man. Triangle's gonna get open, and he's a D-line user. Spin him. Run a little hurry up. Let's run PA snag. So we're gonna run it with the short side of the field. I didn't go over this in the practice mode, but this is who. I'm assuming he's in man blitz right here, so it's the play art. Looking for like either circle, triangle, or R1, really. Boom, triangle. Take my read. Just gotta make him miss. He don't got good spin, which is fine. Now we're gonna run hurry up. This time we're gonna hurry up and run jet touch pass before time ends. Now the jet touch pass isn't one of my favorite play calls. It don't normally work for me, but we're gonna try it. Boom. Get to the outside, get to the outside. Follow your blocks. Yeah, I'm gonna come out in duo. I don't really like it. I could run duo versus this, but I just feel like it'd be a little bit easier to run a speed option. Especially since they're like compressed like this. Like the numbers advantage, pitch it, and then you just get in that end zone. So this would be the last drive. Well, never mind, he quit. We're gonna see if we can get into one more. We matched up with a guy that's using Wisconsin tier 3 teams. We're gonna see what we can do. So we are starting off with ball. I made sure to get to the half. My opponent's name is kind of crazy, not gonna lie to you. Keeping the top right corner. But we're gonna see. We're gonna come out on YSL just to see what defense he comes out in. The audible. Okay, this looks like cover 2. I could be wrong. Maybe he's running man. We're gonna motion our guy out. It is cover 2 in my opinion. So still you can run this. Same setup. Now we're gonna run it. Blitz me. Roll out. Man, we're gonna just take our yards right here. Run and hurry up. Flip the play. Okay, now he's changing his shell. Maybe he's in cover 3 now. Because I was definitely about to run a cover 2 bomb, but that's fine. This is what we prefer anyways. We're gonna look for square mainly. Boom, square getting open, but he's a little slow. Pass lead it, and our quarterback gets it there. Just didn't work as effective as it really would in a real game. So right here, I'm gonna run PA snag. I'll run my other setup that I was telling you about with the streak. Still looks like cover 3. But instead of having this post, I'm putting him on a deep end because it's just gonna get under that deep third once it gets cleared. And yeah, I'm gonna run it. Boom, got triangle, take my yards because I was getting barked at, spin. This is why I like to put him as my yards after catch guy. Now I'm gonna run my duo, come out, flip the play. Yeah, I do like duo versus this formation. Don't hold R2 until you get into the gap. Now we're gonna run hurry up again. This time we're gonna come out in our option play because he's probably gonna run commit, and then we're gonna flip it immediately. So honestly, I don't really like this, but we audible too much. Going up the middle, quarterback, yes sir. So we did make his quarterback fumble, mid blitz, you know what I'm saying. So we're in the red zone, so I'm gonna come out in my duo. I could come out and like normally in the red zone, you want to run the ball. If you have to pass, like say if you're losing, then that's when I would come out normal wide off close. Right here, what I like versus this is, which read option do I want to run? I guess we're gonna run the tight open read option. Hand it off. Bad blocking. So this team looks like they suck blocking wise, which is fine. Come out in wide close. So I'm coming out in PA snag just to neutralize any quick jumps that they may have. So I'm assuming man coverage just based on what he's doing. Just gonna run this. Circle's gonna get open, hit him, juke him, touchdown. So we did make the guy quit, man. I hope y'all enjoyed these type of videos, man. Y'all been asking for the Wake Forest ebook, so I made sure I gave y'all everything that I use for the most part, man. I hope this helps y'all out a lot. Let me know in the comments what y'all would want to see in the future, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.